What up, chat? How y'all doing? We're just gonna play some games tonight. I think we're gonna play COD. Just kind of trying to do like chill stream, you know, just hang out. Just trying to make sure we're live really quick. I'm just gotta share the stream around on the socials really quick. Hold on. Okay, let's see. How we doing, chat? I apologize if you guys can hear my cats running around in the background. I got the zoomies going on. Hi, Nightwings, main sump, how you doing? Such a silly name. Cook. Cook what? Cook 'em. Cook what are you talking about? You made to cook the cat. That's crazy. Should I do it on stream? Okay, give me a second, guys. This is your culprit right here. This guy. I really wish I could like just I should just buy like earbuds to plug into my controller because I get so tired of wearing this headset. Like, I hate headsets so much. I wish I could just like connect to my AirPods, but that's not an option. Like, I really think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna buy earbuds to listen to the game sometimes because I hate these headsets. Like, if there was just a way to do this without having to wear a headset, that'd be great. You think so? I just feel like the headset's uncomfortable. Like, after a while, it just starts to, like, I don't know. Like, I don't have, like, a headset dent or anything, thankfully, but I just feel like it hurts my head wearing it and just causes me to get, like, overstimulated. I'm not that good at this game. What was that doing? Yeah, I was working on diamond camos. Okay.
Charlie. This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage. Zone C secure. Take it out.
Enemy field upgrade.
This guy and his fucking bow staff.
Take a Bravo underway.
Molotov. Destroy the salt pack.
Secure in Zone A.
Sometimes I feel like I just get lucky with this game. And then other times my shots don't register. Like, that was a headshot and it just doesn't matter. I wish Activision would actually fix their fucking game. Like, I love playing this game. This is the best COD in a long time. But I just hate that it's so... It's still so broken. But Season 3 is about to drop, so maybe they'll fix it. We'll see. I guess that's a skill issue on my part, even though this guy doesn't need to... Like, what's the point of laying on the ground? What is the point? Everybody uses shock sticks now. Why are you behind me? Why are two of my teammates there and that guy's just behind me? Like, I would rather fight the whole enemy team by myself than have teammates, because they suck. Like, half the randoms that you play with in this game aren't real people, I guarantee you. They're just bots that Activision throws in the game. But everybody on the enemy team is a real player, because they just do whatever they can to kill me. That's at least 2 triple kills.
Watch out! Grenade! Flashbang!
That was a headshot. That was a fucking headshot. Like, how do I go 20 and 11 and I feel like I just didn't even play good at all? How does that happen? And why did I get thrown into a game in the middle of it? You know, I love my cats, but having cats is the most annoying thing, especially when they're orange. What is this? No way, they added me into the game.
Overdrive. Remind the fugitives that actions have consequences.
Dude, how are you there? How the fuck are you there? Like I said, my teammates are useless, bro. Absolutely useless. There's no point in even having them. Like, this game is bullshit. Why are you fucking laying down? And the best part about this, I have game chat on, so I'm talking to these people. Like, every time I speak, they just hear it. And I don't care either. My fucking teammate is sitting in that fucking corner, and he just doesn't do anything. He just stands there with his dick in his fucking hand, bro. Like, play the goddamn game or get the fuck off of it. There's no way. And then it doesn't switch guns. How many times do I have to press triangle for it to switch the fucking gun? Yeah, you're not getting past me. Fuck you, fuck your bow staff. Eat a dick. You took my fucking kill. Oh my god, bro. Like I said, teammates are utterly useless.
Taking the lead.
These randoms are just, they're garbage. They're trash.
Giving up the lead.
Yeah. This is Stakeout 24/7. This is trash. Like, why do I spawn there? If he's there, why do I spawn there? And why is your gun just better than mine? Why is it just better?
We're winning. Keep it that way.
So you're telling me this guy, this fucking guy right here, is standing right here, and that guy is able to jump around this counter, and I have to fight him, but he couldn't have sniped him when he was running down the hallway? He couldn't have shot him when he was running down the fucking hallway?
Hostiles reclaim the lead.
What's the point? What is the point of these guys?
Reclaim the advantage. Now hold it.
Taking a shot.
The lead is ours. We're falling behind Crimson.
Neutralized. First time's free.
And this guy's just crouch walking around the map. That's great, man. That's awesome. I mean, that's what I pay $60 to do. I pay $60 every year to buy Call of Duty so I can crouch walk around the map. Like, get a fucking life, bro.
They've taken the lead.
I can't even throw the grenade back.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task. Giving up the lead. You're supposed to be the CIA's best. Act like it. Crimson
I look away for 3
I
seconds.
know you're here. We're
3
coming
seconds.
for you. Don't reward failure. Work out what went wrong and fix it.
We're outmatched. Pull out. Fugitives remain at large. Incoming lethal. We must defeat the foot.
Everybody in this lobby, besides me, is unemployed. I just want my diamond camo. I need 2 more triples. Hold on, what the fuck was that? What did I just watch? No, replay that, run that back. Oh, okay. That, I feel like that's so toxic. Hold on, if I don't have that equipped, I need to equip that right now. That's great. That's great. I can camp the counter too if I really wanted to. Like I could sit there on the counter as well. But that's just so boring. I don't understand. What's the point? What is the point of camping? That was my teammate. What are my fucking... What are my randoms doing? They sit there... They're just sitting there with their dicks in their hands. I think they're holding each other's, actually. I don't even know who I'm getting killed by half the time. Like, they're just there. It's just like, how do you kill me first? How do you do that? How do you manage to just shoot me and not shoot the guy standing and not get killed by a fucking grenade? Little menace cat came back.
Protect our HVT. Come on, you're losing this fight. HVT is taking fire. Keep the pack safe. You falling behind.
Alright, because you're going to be in a corner. Maybe I should start playing like that. I should just sit in the corners. How? I shot first. And then I get shot in the head by my teammate because he's fucking trigger happy. Dumb piece of shit. Wow, I can wear white skin and hide in the sunlight too. Fucking douche. Right, so I'm gonna spawn and he's gonna be right behind me because we don't know how spawns work in Call of Duty. They just kind of happen. Like their spawns aren't ever, they're not a thing. They just kind of happen randomly. Any other map other than this, they're normal. But the spawns on this map are so fucking bad that honestly, it just sucks. But this is the only map that is fast-paced enough to grind camos in a decent time. Protect our HVT. HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire. Backup's not coming. You want to get out of this alive? Better step up. And he's laying on the ground. Our HVT's been eliminated. Enemy HVT on site. Take them out. Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe. We took out their HVT. HVT is taking fire. Back to safe. Hostile HVT
Eyes on enemy thermal.
Damn it, they must have hacked our comms. Go dark. We'll pick
That
you up
didn't
later.
go as planned. It's time to disappear.
What do you want, dude? I have a co-streamer. His name's Albert. Switch to free-for-all instead of playing stakeout. What do I need? One or two more? One more, okay. I don't understand how I didn't get it that last game. That last game was just trash. probably because I'm on this game at the wrong time.
Crimson 1 ready to deploy.
Free for all.
Why do I spawn in the middle of a game? I don't understand. That's cool. That's awesome.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
There we go. There's diamond camo.
Enemy UAV inbound.
That wasn't really my kill. There's no audio, there's no footsteps.
Enemy scout pod detected.
The second I go to activate my score streak. The second. Sometimes this game makes me rage, and other times I have a blast. There's no in between though. There's no just getting on this game and just playing. Like, you're either gonna have a good time or you're gonna rage. You're not good, dude. You waited for me to fucking climb up the ladder.
Your tactics aren't working. Find another way.
It's the same thing for Dead by Daylight. Why does he come up behind me? Why does he do that? Stop strafing every 3 seconds, dude. Just fight me. Stop being a fucking pussy. I hate that, dude. I hate how people play this game now. Like, it takes away all the fun because everybody thinks they have to be like the next fucking pro league player, and they're not gonna be. Dude shooting me through a window.
Basic kill team. You were better than you today.
Oh yeah, that's what happens when I get thrown into a game at the end of it. Really not feeling this tonight, chat. It's another diamond camo. Is my aim that bad? Is there not a guy all the way? There is a guy all the way back there. I thought I was shooting at him. Trying to train my aim a little bit. Haven't played this game in a few days. I don't understand the point of this game. Purposely not shooting him, so it's not just aim. I'm just... like, I'm trying to figure out why my aim is so bad. But it's really not. It just depends on the gun. Like, some guns I'm insanely good with. And then other ones I'm just not. Like, this gun I'm awful with. Just trying to get diamond for all the assault rifles. You guys excited for Assassin's Creed Shadows in a couple weeks?
Hardcore team deathmatch. Eliminate all threats. We're winning. Keep it that way.
How did that guy get behind me?
Now hold it.
And he spawns in my spawn. Nice. And he's just laying in my spawn. Perfect. I mean, like... And that guy... Okay. Yeah, my teammate shoots me. That's great. Fucking idiot. And my teammate shoots me again because he's fucking trigger happy, and I spawn fucking die.
That's good.
Like, go touch some fucking grass. Go outside. I bet your fucking bedroom smells like moldy socks and Diet Coke.
Hostile using tactical.
We've taken
Watch
the
your
lead.
target
Stay
ID,
on
punk.
top.
Wing kill. Impact grenade out. Semtex front. Eyes on hostile Semtex.
Hostiles reclaimed the lead.
I just spawn die. Like, I don't even have words for this anymore. It's just the same thing. Spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn, and then die.
Friendly unit down.
Why are you there? Whatever. Bro jumped off the building, but he managed to shoot me midair. Like, whatever, dude.
Semtex front.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
How, like, I'm shooting the same in the same place your fucking scope is at. How are you not?
The lead is ours. Time short. Put your head down and secure the target. They've taken the lead.
Enemy is down. Flashbang sighted.
Come on, cat. Not the time. Not the time, dude. Like, if I lock the cats out, they just scream outside the door. If I let them in, they drive me crazy. Like, I just don't know what to do. Hey Neon, how you doing? You just missed me rage, like hard rage.
That's how the CIA gets it done.
No way, yes way. Yes way. This game is bad. Like, that's all I gotta say. This game is bad. I'm good. That's good. Me, I'm doing okay. I mean, I guess I'm doing okay. We just cyclone, had no power nearly 2 days, at least where I live. Damn, dude, that's awful. You doing okay? The cat doesn't care. He says I'm getting up here either way.
Hardcore domination.
Eyes on enemy.
Weapons free, people. Make them hate us.
Get off the fucking counter.
Secure a seat.
Bro is a hard stuck dingleberry farmer. That was my teammate.
Friendly down.
Secure a Charlie.
I have five.
Zone A secure.
Enemy
Control
grenade.
zone C. We've taken control. They're taking C.
What do I do? Yeah, we're good. It's pretty much gone now. Just a shit ton of rain and wind. Rain and wind is one thing, but everything else, not so much.
That's a kill.
At least you're doing good, though, as long as you're alright.
We're losing Charlie. They're taking C. Control of Bravo. Bravo zone secure.
Isn't that where I just shot?
An Alpha.
Impact grenade down. Dropped one.
Take it C.
Foot patrol.
Location secure. Maintain current posture. Losing A. We've lost Charlie.
Armed enemy.
We're losing Alpha.
Shit, that was a mistake. Need a medic.
Losing B.
Yeah, minor damage was done to my house, and my house isn't flooding, so I'll take it. Oh, that's good. That would be my biggest concern, right?
Spring mine deployed. We have movement.
Bravo.
Another body.
Losing A.
Tactical. Front.
Locking down Charlie. Losing B. Losing Bravo.
Like, I'm trying to shoot that guy, and then my teammate runs down the hall, and it's like, I don't want to shoot him, so I stop shooting, and then I get killed.
Losing B.
Hostile spotted.
Fuck off.
Locking down Charlie.
A fucking hit marker in hardcore? Are you serious?
All locations secured. Hold your position.
Somebody tell me this game's just a really bad prank.
We're losing Alpha. Losing A.
Hostile incendiary. Get
We're
this
losing
show on
Charlie.
the road.
Losing B.
Some places are flooded bad. Definitely one of my biggest concerns. Yeah, we get a lot of flooding where I live too.
We lost B.
Like, I remember, what was it, like 5 or 6 years ago,
They're taking
I don't think I could really even leave my house because all the roads around me were flooded.
securing B. We're losing Charlie. We're losing Alpha.
Dude. And people play this for fun.
Underway.
I mean, that's what I'm doing, but like, this is, for a lot of people, they only buy Call of Duty and a sports game every year. And like, people play this all year long, like constantly, every single day. I just don't understand. Like, I get so tired of this game, and then I get into like mode where I'm like, hey, you know, I just want to play COD, and then this kind of shit happens, dude. Get the fuck off the goddamn ground so I can walk through here, you stupid shit.
Think they enjoyed that as much as I did? Hostile shooter.
Like, I just couldn't imagine this being the only game I played.
Five down.
Because, like, sometimes it's super, super fun. But other times it's just... It's not. What do you need for the plat? Oh, there's no plat in this game. I'm just playing. I'm just playing the game. There's a 100%. Which... You know, we can look. There's a plat for Modern Warfare 2. But Black Ops 6 doesn't have a plat. It's just DLC. But I think multiplayer I have to do... What is this? Get a double kill with an RCXD and then destroy 50 aerial score streaks with launchers. I'm not really trying to. I'm just kind of... I don't know. I'm just playing this game to play this game. Really. How can people play COD for a living now? I don't know. I asked myself... Like, I asked that question because COD used to be... COD used to be a good game, right? Like... I'm not saying it's a bad game now, but COD used to be like this big game that would release every single year, and it would be the most hyped thing, right? And now when a COD game comes out, it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like when Modern Warfare 2 and 3 came out, it's like, oh, that's cool. Like these games are shit. Black Ops 6 is a decent game. Just the players, everybody has to go and find whatever the most meta build is and run with that. And it's like that takes away the whole point and the whole fun of the game. I feel like everybody thinks they have to be like the next like Call of Duty streamer, and it's like, dude, you're just playing the game, just have fun. It's not that deep. Yeah, I'm playing the PS5 version. Like I thought, like I don't understand playing the PS4 version for the platinum, but it's just like I don't want to play a worse version of the game. At some point, this game is going to just have so many trophies. Like, it already has 108. That's insane. Playing it like it's an esport. Yeah, that's the problem with online gaming in general. Like, that's the same issue I had with Rainbow Six Siege when I played that. Like, everybody had to be the next Jinxie, and it's like, you don't need to do that, bro. Just get on and play. Because, like, when I play COD, the whole thing I'm doing is just grinding camos, right? Like, I'm trying to get the mastery camos, but it's so hard to sometimes get on and just play and have fun. Yeah, the PS4 version is not great. Yeah, I don't understand why we're still releasing PS4 games in 2025. Like, I get it, the PS4 sold a lot of units, but the PS4 at this point is irrelevant. It's like if I were to say, hey, I'm going to play Resident Evil 4 on my iPhone 3. Like, you're not going to do that. It's not a thing. Like, I don't even have an iPhone 3, but it's just, that's an example. Like, the PS4 is outdated technology. That shit came out when I was in 6th grade, dude. Like, it's done. I feel like 2022 we should have stopped making games for the PS5, much less 2025. And apparently Call of Duty Black Ops 7 or whatever the next game that comes out is going to be on the PS4 as well. Why are we doing that? Why? Because you're just holding back a great game that it could be because you want to make a few extra bucks because people refuse to buy the new console because they refuse to get a job or they refuse to do any sort of anything to make money. It's like, dude, it's not... If you're... Like, I don't know. If you really want to play the new games, then just buy the new console. I get it if you're, you know... Like, I don't always have extra money, but I have the PS5. All I gotta do is save up. Like, I don't get playing on the PS4 still. Yeah, 2022 I agree with. Yeah, 2022. I feel like the last game that, like, PlayStation exclusive anyway, that should have released on the PS5 or the PS4 was... I want to say Horizon Forbidden West, because God of War Ragnarok shouldn't have been on the PS4. And honestly, Forbidden West shouldn't have been on the PS4 either, because they didn't even release the expansion on the PS4. So in all reality, I think that when a new console comes out, we should just drop the old one. Like, there's no reason to hold on to it. I mean, maybe for the first couple months, sure. But after the 6 months of the new console being out, let's just drop making new games for it. Because why is it that I can go on the PlayStation Store right now, right? And I can go look at the pre-orders, and 99% of the games are also coming out on the PS4. Like, I'm pretty sure, let's see, is Assassin's Creed Shadows getting a PS4 release? Oh, maybe it's not. Okay, there you go. That's good. But, like, Tony Hawk Pro Skater getting a PS4 release. Why? Forza Horizon, it's probably getting a PS4 release? No, maybe not. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. But there for a while, everything was getting PS4 releases. I mean, the reason they obviously release games on PS4 is so they can get more money. It's always about money. Yeah, no, everything's always about money. It's stupid. It's like, dude, like, do something because, make a game because you want to, because that's what you like to do. You, like, create your vision. Don't just make a game for money, because then you're just going to get this piece of garbage that nobody wants. And then just drop the old consoles. It's just like, why are we still releasing new games on the Switch? Like, there's no point. The Switch is outdated technology. I mean, my fucking iPhone 12 from 2020 is more powerful than the Switch. No hate on the Switch, because I think the Switch is great, but I just think it's like, some of these games should not release on it. Shadows isn't. Yeah, thank God. I'll be playing Shadows. We'll be streaming Shadows. Probably day one. That's how a game used to be back then. They actually wanted to make a good game instead of making it for money. Exactly. I was talking to somebody about that the other day, because we were talking about Bioshock. And, like, Bioshock's a perfect example of somebody wanting to make a game because they want to make a game, not because they wanted money. The game made a shit ton of money because it was a good game, not because it was made just for the purpose of making money. That's the issue I have with the gaming industry nowadays anyway. It's all a bunch of bullshit. And I hate it, because it's like, this is my favorite hobby. Like, playing games and experiencing these stories, experiencing these moments in these games. That's like my favorite hobby. And we used to get so many good games every year. Like 2011, 2012, 2013, not 2014, but you get the idea. 2015, 2016, 2017, all a bunch of great games. Now it seems like we get one or two great games every year, and the rest is just mediocre, or you think it's better than it really is because you're so used to playing crap. And then the games that are actually good don't get any love. Like Days Gone, for instance, didn't get any love when it came out, even though it's, dare I say, one of the best open world zombie games, if not the best open world zombie game that has ever released. Yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame. Going on a little tangent over here. I don't know. I feel like I just bitch about the same things about gaming all the time. All the time. Like, what happened to just buying a game and it just being good? Like, even if it wasn't good, you could find some sort of enjoyment out of. Now it's like, if a game isn't like, can't be like that live service vid. Oh, brother, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse. I do this a lot. I go on rants. But it's not because I'm like mad necessarily. It's more just that I'm passionate about it, and it's like I care about the gaming industry, and I care about what they do with this medium, because like I'm a part of it. Like, I've been a part of it for years. And I can't get mad at the developers. It's not their fault. It's like, it's the higher ups, it's the publishers. Like, they just don't care. It's the same with the real world, but let's just stick with games. The higher ups don't care whether or not you get a good product. All they care about is how much money they can get. Because if you remember, there was a time where every game had to be live service with a battle pass, microtransactions, all kinds of things. Like, look at that Avengers game that came out, for instance. Perfect example. And that piece of shit failed because it was garbage. The story was somewhat interesting, and I liked the fact that it was co-op. But after you finish the story, it's the same repetitive bullshit, just like Destiny. Destiny's a garbage fucking game, and I don't understand people that are still buying the expansions for Destiny 2 when the game's just shit. Like, the game should have... I don't know. Destiny is one of the worst games on the market, I feel like. It was fun when Destiny 1 was out. It was cool. Whatever. Destiny 2 is just a cash grab. It's like, here, put $100 into the game every year just because... we don't want to make a new game. You guys are simps for this piece of shit. So we're just going to keep adding to it. And you're going to keep paying. You're going to keep paying because it don't matter. You just keep paying. We don't care. Oh, we're going to remove content too. That's another thing. Bungie removes content from the fucking game. Then you see Guardians of the Galaxy, which was actually good. Yeah, and that game didn't get any love because guess what? That Avengers game was shit and same developers. So, like, what the fuck? You could have done the Avengers game and done it like Guardians of the Galaxy. It didn't need to be live service. It didn't need to be this massive, ooh, here's the next big thing, you know? Like, nah. It could have just been a game. Could have just been a game. Could have been a 15-hour story. You know, here's a small open world, or here's side missions to do. You could even have the co-op stuff. I don't know. You could have just reworked the game to be so much better, but it was so bland and so fucking boring. And I tried to get into it with the other expansions they released and the new characters, but I just couldn't. It was just boring. Everybody played the same. Everything, like, it just wasn't fun. Everything you could do in the Avengers game, you could do in any other game, and it'd be better. Avengers could have actually been good. Yeah, no, Avengers could have been great. And honestly, I hope they make another one, but I hope they just do it right. Like, it just needs to be single player. That or 4-player co-op or something, you know? Something. I don't mind the whole looter shooter idea for an Avengers game, but you have to do it in a way, like, do it like Borderlands. Borderlands is perfect. Borderlands has never been there's not a bad Borderlands game. It's so easy to make a looter shooter if you just use the Borderlands template and just run with that. There's so much to do in those games and you just don't get bored. It's like the same thing with The Division. Like, a lot of people hate The Division. I love The Division. I could play that game all day, any day. Same with the second one. Those are good looter shooters. It's rare that we get good ones. Borderlands does it great with the online. No, definitely. Borderlands is, like, the best when it comes to making a fun co-op game. Making an online looter shooter. And I don't see how they would mess it up. Like, there's nothing that they can do to really mess Borderlands up if they just stick with what they do. The fact that I just hit Prestige 4 like a week and a half ago, I'm almost Prestige 5, kind of, yeah, I need to play something else. Let me see something. Let's see if we can find some shitty live service games. GTA 5, another good example of a game that didn't get supported properly. And I know you can say, like, what do you mean? Like, they add stuff to this game all the time. But the thing is, like, GTA Online is just a cash grab. Like, you should have made more story content. I would have played that. I don't care about GTA Online. I'm not a fucking child. Like, all that happens on that game is you get on and some fucking 4-year-old with an oppressor blows up your house or blows up your car or blows up whatever, and it's just like, dude, like, do you not have anything better to do? You swiped your mom's credit card so you could buy an oppressor just so you can grief me. It's like, go to bed. Go to bed. Go turn on SpongeBob. Go to bed. $1,038 games. About half of those are PlayStation Plus games. I have PlayStation Plus Extra. Wish those GTA 5 story expansions would... Yeah, so you know which ones I'm talking about. That's... Why weren't those released? This game... Like, GTA 5 is a great game. Don't get me wrong. I love GTA 5. But the fact that the story got no love after release is insane. God, the oppressor's annoying. No, it is, dude. The oppressor's so fucking stupid. I love the story, but the online now is dog shit. Yeah, I stopped. So I used to be big on the online mode, right? Like, I used to play it a lot, and I think right during COVID, I just was like, dude, this is boring. Like, everybody and their mother is sitting here. Like, nobody wants to play the game and have fun. Everybody just wants to fuck with other people. And it's like, dude, there's no point. There's just no point. GTA Online 2013 and 2017 was when it was amazing. Yeah, that was peak GTA Online. And then the few years after 2017, it was okay. Like, it was still a fun game. And then when the Diamond Casino heist came out, that is when I stopped. That's when that game became just, I don't know. It you had to spend too much money in order to even get anything. Like, there's no point in grinding because you couldn't make enough. And then, oh, it's just like real life. No point in anything. But hey, whatever. It's crazy now. Yeah, dude, it's like I was playing GTA Online earlier this year even, and like, it was fun if you go to an invite only session and just play with your friends, right? That's always fun. But then you go to a public lobby and it's just like you want to go to game chat and start calling these people names. And I'm not talking about, like, you know, no, you want to call them some names. And I have called them some names too. I'm sure I've gotten... I love shit talking in games. I love shit talking in general. People only care about their KDs so much. Yeah, no, you hit the nail right on the head. Everybody only cares about their stats, and it's like, stats don't matter. Are you having fun? If you're not having fun getting those stats, do they really matter? No. Like, you're not gonna win every game. You're not gonna go positive every game even. Like, that's not always the thing. Having fun is all that matters. Yeah, exactly. And that's something I've had to teach myself with gaming. Because a couple years ago, when I stopped streaming, it was because I was really just burnt out on playing games, and it's because I was too focused on, like, I just had to be the best, or I had to do things quickly, or I had to reach a certain destination in my head before, like, and I don't know, over the past year and a half, I've taught myself that it's just about having fun. Like, it's not that deep. It's just a game. Like, it's the one thing to keep my mind off the world, and it's just about having fun. I do like online games, but I'd rather play PvE. Same. PvE, like, single player or, like, co-op versus, you know, the computer versus AI that's where it's at. Specifically, like, if you can get like a 4-player co-op game and play with your best friends, dude, it's like peak gaming experience. Like Borderlands, for instance, some of the best gaming experiences I've had is playing Borderlands 3. And you only get that because it's co-op. Like, sure, playing it solo is fun. Like, I've played solo on Borderlands 3 plenty, but playing with my group is like, it's so much fun. Oh, here's another shitty live service game. I need to go back and finish this platinum up just so I can get this garbage done. I don't understand this game. I don't understand what they were going for. Like, it's just bad. Yeah, PvE games are awesome, like Paladins, the First Descendant. Like, Paladins is probably the most fun I've had getting trophies with friends. Paladins is that one Overwatch-like game, yeah? I think I've played that game. I don't have the Platinum, but I think I played it. And the First Descendant, I've heard of it, I have it, haven't played it. Suicide Squad is yak. Yeah, well, it's yak, alright. It's trash. Overwatch, pretty much. Overwatch is another game they ruined. Overwatch 1, great game. Overwatch 2 is god-awful. And the thing is, I'm really good at Overwatch. Like, I play with my buddy, and me and him carry all the randoms we play with. And I didn't even think I was that good, but honestly, like, I go like 30-2 every game, 30-0 every game, playing whoever, Soldier, Junkrat, it doesn't matter, Reaper, like anybody. Like, I'm always top of the leaderboard in Overwatch, and I don't even think I'm that good. But people are just really bad. Like, I always get put on the bad team, and all the people on the other team cracked on the sticks. I don't even know how I do it, dude. I really don't. Like, sometimes I play really bad in Overwatch. Other times I'm going 30-0 and I'm not even trying. But then on occasion, you got the enemy team that is just pro league players, and then I got fucking popsicle sticks on my team. People playing with chopsticks, not even a controller, chopsticks and a fork. Oh, here's a good example of a live service game that's actually good. Power Wash Simulator. I mean, they've added so much DLC to this game, and it's because it's single player. That's why they can't really ruin it, but it's like, it's good. You love my rants. Why? Because I just say the most random shit. I don't even know what half these games are, dude. Like, I'm looking through this, and, like, this was a fun game. But then, like, what the fuck is Doki Do? I get what? That's a plus game. Like, I don't play WWE. I think that's weird. No offense to anybody that likes it. Pop off. Well, I'm popping off. Popping off and popping up. You said you get popsicle sticks on your team? No, I do, bro. Like, I'm not even kidding. You know what I'm talking about. You've experienced it, I'm sure. You get these people that aren't even real, bro. They're not real. They're not. I refuse to believe it, because how are you that bad? Like, have you never touched a controller in your life? Oh, here's a fucking game that I could rage at. Fucking Valorant. I played 19 minutes of this game and said, this is trash. I say that, but I think Valorant's actually kind of fun. I hate that. Like, I like bad games. I like bad games. I like games that make me mad. But honestly, it makes for, like, the best time. Because if I sit here and I play a bad game on stream, at least somebody's laughing at it, right? I'm probably laughing at myself. just for saying some of the stupid shit that I say. I've seen some really bad players. You really want to see some bad players? Play Rainbow Six Siege. Love to play Valorant, but it isn't in Australia. Really? It's not on your PlayStation store? That's crazy. See, I would love to see different regions like PlayStation stores and see what stuff's just not available. Here's another game that was ruined. Battlefield 2042. You know, maybe Battlefield 6 will be good. Who knows? Oh, here's the first Descendant. Slide. Yeah, we don't have that. At least not that I'm aware of. We can check. I know what game you're talking about. It's like that really easy platinum game. Slide. Nope, just a bunch of fucking crossword. We have fill the cup, bro. Listen, we got fill the cup. That's all we need. We also have Bioshock 1 and 2 collection and the standalone games for them. I think it's the same because I own the collection, so I have 1 and 2 like bundled and Infinite on its own. But then I think you can also buy them separately, and they have separate trophy lists too. Yeah, here you go. So I have the collection, but you can buy them separately, and they have separate trophy lists, like so you can get the platinum again. The most shameful plat I've gotten. Oh, see, Slide is not even that bad. Let's take a look, right? Because I have some shameful ones. This one I did for the meme, right? But like, there's a genie in my Szechuan sauce. Like, what is that? I'd love to play VVVV, but it's not in Australia. Hold on, what is that? What is that? What is that name? I think it's called They Smoked a Lot of Weed and then said, let's go film ourselves doing stupid shit, and then we're gonna record it and make it into a game. Oh, is this... I've seen this before. $2015. Holy shit, that was 10 years ago. Really hard, 100%. It's only $9 in the US. It's not awful. I'm not good at platformers, like, at all. Unless they're like third-person collectathon platformers, like Ukulele or Banjo-Kazooie, stuff like that. I'm good at those, but side-scrolling platformers, nah, I'm not that good at those. But anyway, I have some shameful platinums. I used to do a lot of the... I shouldn't say a lot, because I probably have like 40 simple, easy platinums. Which I guess is a lot, because I only have 182. But at the end of the day, I don't do them anymore. I haven't done them in a few years. And then, like, some people would count this kind of stuff as, like, an easy platinum, because it really is, but, like, it's a good game. Road 96 is one of the best games I've played. I think I had about 30 shameful plats, yeah. And then, like, stuff like this, I mean, you just beat the game and you get the platinum, but it's a good game, so it's like, it doesn't really... Some people look down on those, and it's like, who cares? Who really cares? If you're having fun, who cares? I guess this one's kind of shameful, but not really. It's like a mix and match, or like matching game. It was like a Halloween game. I played it because I like those types of games, and the platinum was easy, so that's just a bonus. It's kind of the mood where I just play shovelware in 2021, and someday I was like, what the fuck am I doing? This isn't fun. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Like 2020, 2021, and 2022, I was doing shovelware a lot just to boost my numbers, I guess. Doesn't mean anything. But I just said, this is a waste of time, it's a waste of money, it's a waste of, like, everything. And why am I supporting these developers that are just trying to make a quick buck off of not even making a game? I played some good shovelware games like 0 Degrees. That was a fun game. What is that? 0 Degrees. Let's look it up. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some decent shovelware games, but then there's also games that... Oh, so this is just a platformer. Okay, see, this, I wouldn't... At least this is a game. It's not just like press X to platinum, you know? Oh, here you are right here. But yeah, it's just... That's a platformer. So I'd say that counts. Like, that's just a game. But if we... Yeah, put some effort into it. Yeah, I'll show you some games that didn't have any effort put into it, though. Just give me a second to find them. I haven't done them in so long. You know what? Let me rant for another thing. I almost have the platinum in this game, and you have to run, or you have to travel, what, 960 kilometers? And the fact that I think I was at like 720 or something, 720, and they did an update for this game that like reset your distance you ran, so I think I'm at like 200 now, and it's like, are you kidding me? Like, I have this platinum basically, but I just have to go idle or just go run around the map. I guess I could finish the DLC trophies too. There's so many unfinished games. Oh, Lake. That's a easy platinum. Great game though. Super chill game. So I need to go back to Dying Light 2. Yeah, Dying Light 2, I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. Compared to Dying Light 1, it was bad. But here's what I was talking about. Stuff like this. Stroke the snake. Like, why are we stroking the snake? Like, the developers were stroking their snake when I paid for this game. I know that much. The 960 kilometers trophy is dumb. I think any distance traveled trophy in any game is dumb, unless it's like reasonable. Like, sure, 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers in Dying Light, or even 100 kilometers would be whatever, but it's like, by the time you beat the game, I played through the game one time, just played through, beat the story, whatever, right? And then I played through again with my buddy. We did all the side content. And then I played through with my brother, and we got all the collectibles. I played through with some random people, and I still didn't have... Like, I had 700 and something kilometers, and it got reset because the developers are incompetent. I like Dying Light 2, but Dying Light 1 is amazing. Yeah, I just didn't like Dying Light 2. I liked aspects of it. Like, I like some of the mechanics, and I like the legend level system better in Dying Light 2. But overall, Dying Light 1 just has a certain charm to it for me. Stroke the dick? Yeah, stroke the fucking dick. I didn't play that. I don't even own that. I own more of these stroke the dick games than I have platinumed. But, oh, and also, hold on. Funny story. Stroke the dog, if you go on PSN profiles and you go and you look at the 100% club, I'm actually the first person in the world to get the full 100% on this game. Dying Light 1 hits different. Yeah, no, Dying Light 1 is top 10 games for me. And I hope they remaster it. Stroke the cat. I have cats. Why would I play the game? No way. No, yes way. Hold on. I'll bring it up. I'll show you. Let's see. Don't mind that. We go here, PSN profiles. I gotta stroke something really quick. The keyboard, I guess. Go to stroke the dog. We look at this. #1 in the world. Like, I don't know if that's an accomplishment or like what, but yeah, #1 for stroking the dog. I'd love to be #1 for first achiever, fastest achiever. Yeah, that would be cool. I was 6th achiever for My Name is Mayo EU version. See, that's pretty good though. Like that, My Name is Mayo is such a good meme. There is some trophies on some games that I am like in the top couple of achievers, like this Lego Star Wars game that just got trophies. Like I'm the 5th person that got this trophy. Like, I know it's not the platinum, but still, that's cool. That's like my 10 rarest platinums here. I'm trying to think of another one. Was it Hogwarts? Maybe Hogwarts Legacy. Which one was it? Defeat enemies in all battle arenas. Was this it? No. It was something to do with battle arenas. Unless I'm wrong. No, it might have been this one. I thought... Yeah, here we are. I'm the 30th achiever on this. Okay. I mean, that's cool. And then I think Star Wars Jedi Survivor, I'm in like the top 30 achievers on one of the harder trophies as well. A 6th achiever to plat for Ghost Runner 2. Is Ghost Runner 2 a good game? Like, I've seen a lot of clips for it. It doesn't look like my type of game, but like everybody says it's super fun. The early 100s for Spider-Man 2 on my birthday. Dude, that's sick. Spider-Man 2, I think I got the plat a couple days after launch. Spider-Man 2 was okay. I feel like, no, not to hate the game, but because I do think the game is good, but I just think that it was lacking something. Like, there wasn't as much to it as the first game, I feel. And that's even if you remove the DLCs from the first game. I feel like there just wasn't as much. Ghost Runner 1 is one of my favorite games ever. 2 I really enjoyed, but I prefer the first one. Okay. I was kind of surprised that game got a sequel. Not because I thought it was bad, but it's just like, I thought it was just a one and done game, you know? But I'm sure we're going to get Ghost Runner 3. And I'm sure you'll get that platinum as well. Let's see. What other shitty games have I done? It's gonna go for fastest achiever on a game where we Ghost Runner 1. Do you have another version of the game you could do? Oh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is 2022. Yeah, June of 2022. And I was just playing these shitty games. Oh, the jumping pizza. Hey, bro. Like, I could go jump for some pizza right now. But why did I play the game? Who knows? The Bat D? Like, what is that? What does that even mean? 2022. And then it just looks awful. Now I don't have to do it on another account. Maybe you should. Be kind of cool. Be fastest achiever until someone takes your spot. I thought about trying to go for fastest achiever on some games, but I feel like some people just play 24 hours of the day, and I can't do that. The Pigeon P, like, what even? Curious, reckon you'll do trophy list reviews again? Yeah, if that's something that you guys want to see, yeah, I'll definitely do it. Gonna do the like analysis videos where I like talk about the new released games and kind of go over the list. I'm gonna keep doing those, but yeah, if you want to see more of the reviews, I don't mind making those. Those are kind of fun. I mean, I like doing it, and I also just like seeing what other people have played. Like, sometimes it gives me inspiration to play stuff, because I'm always looking for something. Love to see them. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. A couple of people have asked me that. Like, I've gotten some messages over the last couple of years, like, hey, are you coming back? Hey, where are you at? Like, just life, you know. The best way I can explain it is I didn't really have a passion for gaming for a while, even though I was still playing games like a lot. But it was just a way to pass the time. But I just kind of didn't have the passion, and then I was going through a bunch of personal stuff. But yeah, I used to play a lot of bad games. Days Gone not being one of them. Days Gone's a 10 out of 10. Splitgate. Here's Dying Light. Need to go back and do the DLC. And then, like, whatever... Avoid them, yeah, exactly. Avoid these games. Oh, here's Avengers. I don't even think you can get that plat anymore. And here we are, like, some of the last stuff that I remember doing on YouTube was playing Lego Batman 3 and Batman Arkham Asylum. Glad you're back, dude. You still love chatting and watching your streams? Same, dude. I like just being able to talk to people over the internet. I don't know. It's chill just to sit here and play a game and just be able to talk to whoever. You meet, like, some really awesome people. Like you, for instance. I feel like games are meant to be shared and enjoyed by a crowd. Like, sure, well, you play them on your own, but, like, some people just want to sit here and chat with somebody and play a game. You guys hear the cat? Cat's fighting with the other one. Likewise, I'm glad I found your channel. Me too. It's just crazy. Like, I just started making videos one day, and then a bunch of people showed up, started watching. I think my most viewed video has like 30,000 something views. Like, that's insane. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck's right? I asked the cats the same thing. That's crazy. No, it is crazy. Like, I would have... Listen, when I first started doing this in 2020, I mean, I didn't expect it to really go anywhere. I wouldn't say necessarily that I'm, like, have made it like some of these people, but, like, I'm proud of the almost 700 subscribers that I've managed to gain. Like, I would have never thought that many people would want to watch me play games. Most viewed is like 3.4 or something. Yeah, but that's a lot still. Like, that is... I mean, who is gonna... It's just crazy to think that someone would sit there and watch a video you made, or that I would make, or that anybody would make. But they do. I mean, some of the people I watch, they don't have that many subscribers, they don't have that many views, but, like, they're some of the best people I've, like, met, and I play games with them sometimes. Like, I don't know if you know who Snickle is. He makes trophy guides. Awesome dude. I've played some games with him before. Like, he's on my friends list. Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Like, I watch a lot of his streams. Oh, here we go. Here's some more just god-awful games, bro. Like, don't play these. Well, Bouncy Bullets. Okay, you can play Bouncy Bullets. That's a fun game. But the rest of these, like, what's the point of these? Why are they here? Okay, Gravity Duck was an okay platformer. The rest of those are trash. This is like forever ago. What is this, 2020? So this is 5 years ago. What is this, 2019? Jesus. I was like 17 then. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of... Like, when I first started playing on PlayStation, I didn't really get a whole lot of platinums. I mean... I had some, but I just didn't think I was able to do half the trophies in a lot of these games. Come to find out, I can pretty much do whatever the fuck. Like, there's not really a limit to my ability to platinum a game if I just try to. Gonna take so long to clean that backlog. Oh, you tell me about it. But you know what, I can stream all of it. Like, I can just stream everything. Like, I kind of want to do that. That's why I titled this stream like Road to 200 Platinums, because I kind of just want to stream like just me playing whatever until I hit 200, you know. And then in between, I'm just gonna make videos. But yeah, I have a extensive backlog, and this is just the games I've played. Like, I have, I think, almost 700 games played on my account, and I have all the trophies. And what, like, let's just go on PSN profiles and look. Yeah, it's a good idea. Any plans on what your first video will be after being back? Yeah, it's probably gonna be like Assassin's Creed Shadows trophy list and analyst video and Atomfall. I'm gonna start with those, right? And in the background, I'm gonna be working on some other stuff, so you'll see. But around mid-May, I think I want to try and do like a 2025 trophy update video, like the one I made a couple years ago, and then try to get back into doing the weekly updates or bi-weekly updates, probably bi-weekly, just because it'll be easier that way, and it'll be more stuff to talk about instead of just, hey, this is what I did in the past 3 days that I actually got to play games. But yeah, I have, as you see, I have 1,038 games. A lot of these are PS Plus games. A good bit of them are demos. I mean, some of them are like games I've played from other people's accounts. I mean, I hardly pay full price for games, though. Like, everything that I do own, most of these games I purchase for less than $10. I buy some new releases. I used to buy a lot of new releases. I don't anymore. Like, I'm going to buy Assassin's Creed and Atomfall just because, like, I love Assassin's Creed and Atomfall looks great. And then after that, I mean, what's the next game I'm going to buy? Mafia, when that comes out in June. I know Doom comes out in May, but I'll just wait for a sale on that. I'm not that interested. I mean, it looks great. Don't get me wrong. Doom looks great. But I just don't see a reason to spend $70 on a game that I'm not 100% invested in. Like, with Assassin's Creed, like, I love Assassin's Creed. I've played every single one of them. And eventually I'll platinum every single one of them. Game's really expensive in Australia. How much? Actually, let me look that up. You see what US currency translates to Australian. Let's see. So what games are what, like 110 in your currency, and that equates to, dude, that's insane. What the fuck? There's no way. No. 110, 120. Yeah, dude. I did the translation there, and it's like 110 is equivalent to like $62 for me. That's crazy. Gold edition Assassin's Creed Shadows like 170. Brother, what? Let's look. I think it's 90. Yeah, 89.99 USD. Insane. Every game is like expensive. I get that games, like, I understand raising the price from 60 to 70, right? Games are expensive to make, I get that. But the issue is, when we raised the price, the quality of games didn't get better, nor did it stay the same. It actually got worse. it'd be one thing. Like, I would rather pay $70 for a game released 10 years ago. Like, I would have rather have paid $70 then for, I don't know, GTA 5, for instance. Let's just say that. That's worth the 70. But, like, half the games that are released nowadays aren't even worth 20 bucks. Here, Doom's $100. Anyway, I was gonna bring up PSN profiles. Yeah, so 166 completed games. So that's like all the trophies. And then I've played 685. And I have an insane backlog to get through. Just like Shadows Deluxe Edition is 150, thought it was 170. I think at one point it probably was, because back when they first put PlayStation Store, right, it was $110 USD. And then when they removed it and delayed the game, they dropped the price by $20. So it probably was more, yes. What is this? Ebola 3. $15. This is just, I mean, this is like Resident Evil ripoff if I've ever fucking seen it. Holy shit. And this is allowed to be released? This is just Resident Evil. Huh. Hold on, I'll send you this. Okay. Here, I'm kind of... Let's just look at this. Because there's not a whole lot of games coming out this year I'm going to buy day one. Same with last year. I barely bought any new games. And one of them I did buy day one is free with Plus this month. What the fuck is that? Like, I spent $70 for Dragon Age, and I haven't even played it. Like, I played the first hour of it. Okay, let's see. Dude, that is insane. There's no way. $169.95. No. How is that even... How do they even allow that? For premium? Yeah, I understand, like, it's the more expensive version of the game, but even still, that's still like 110. Like, that's insane for just the standard version. I get it, like, currency works differently, but like, come on. PS Plus Deluxe is 200. I think it's $89.99 a year. I need to switch my plan and probably just pay by the year instead of paying every 3 months or whatever I do. Standard is 120. Like, that is insane. Like, it's 70, I think, for me. They had a bunch of new stuff on this coming soon list. Oh, Borderlands 4. Yeah, I'll buy that day one. And probably the premium edition of the game I'll buy. Or extras 200, I get confused. Dude, there's so many different things now. There's standard or essential, extra, premium. I don't know. There's so much. Personally, I think that the way that PlayStation Plus works now, how it's set up more like Xbox Game Pass, I don't think it's a good thing. I think Xbox Game Pass is a bad thing. Not because, like, as a consumer, sure, yeah, it's a good thing, because you're getting basically free games. But in terms of as a developer, they're not making money off these games. Like, they're making a little bit off of Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Plus Premium, but they're not making money. And I know you're like, oh, who cares if the developers make money? Well, if the developers don't make money, they can't make games, and they can't put the time and effort into the games. You know? Because some of the stuff, sure, some of the stuff they release on Game Pass or PS Plus, cool. Like, they released, what was that game, Lost Records, not that long ago. I played through that. That was cool. Waiting for the second episode to come out. Sure, that's fine, but why release, like, I know on Xbox, most of their new games release day one on Game Pass, and it's like, you're not making money. Like, Indiana Jones, that released day one on Game Pass. I doubt Xbox made any money off of that, really, other than their Game Pass money and the people that bought the game physically, which then the players that they bought the game from is getting a lot of the money from buying from the game anyway, from that sale. Like, and I guarantee you, when Indiana Jones launches on PlayStation, that's where it's going to make all of its money. Take the headset off. Hate the headset. I hate wearing a headset. I just need to get, I'm going to get earbuds, not, I confused AirPods and earbuds. I have AirPods. You can't connect those to your PlayStation. Prices are crazy, that's for sure. Oh yeah, dude. Like, yeah. 5 years ago, spending $60 for a game didn't seem like that big of a deal. Like, now it's like, dude, $60 is too much to be spending. But that all goes into real life politics and just the fact that money has no value anymore. What is this? Hobby Horsing Simulator. Dang. We can play Horse Simulator. Do you want to speak about crazy prices? The PS5 Pro. I thought about buying one, and then I was just like, the PS6 is going to come out in like 2 years, 3 years tops. Why spend $700 for nothing, really? Because honestly, this generation's been kind of trash. Like, in comparison to previous generations, this generation's lacking, like, any sort of big game, you know? Like, sure, we had God of War Ragnarok, but they released it on the PS4, and honestly, God of War Ragnarok's not very good. 2018 is good. But Ragnarok, I didn't really like it. I don't like Atreus as a character. I think he's super cocky and annoying. PS5 has been disappointing. Yeah, and I think this year will be a good year. Like, there's gonna be a bunch of good games coming out, but nothing from Sony really. You know, like sure, Death Stranding 2 is coming out. Didn't really play the first one. I started it, didn't play that much. Actually, I think that game got a release date today. Comes out in June or something. But like, we're getting GTA 6 this year. That's cool. Not a PlayStation exclusive, so you can play it wherever. It's gonna run the best on PlayStation, like any game does. But there hasn't been like that big standout game this generation. Like for the PS3, you had Uncharted, you had The Last of Us, you had God of War, you had Borderlands 2, you had Skyrim. But you don't have that kind of stuff. We have Skyrim on the PS5. Cool. Who cares? It's not a new game. Like, I love Skyrim, and I will play through Skyrim however many times I want. But I mean, come on, it's the same game. It's the same game we've been playing for years. There's no Elder Scrolls 6. Like, the question is, are we getting GTA 6 this year? Yes. I saw a leak of a 2K's like games they're releasing this year, and one was June 20th, which was Mafia, I assume, right? Because they said it's coming out in summer. That's the last day of spring, so I don't know. And then Borderlands 4 got its release date, which was September, when I saw that on the leaks, and there was another date that was October 28th. So I assume that's GTA 6, right? Been 6 years since Elder Scrolls 6 was announced. Has it really? I feel like it was 2019, really? I feel like it was 2022. No, you're probably right. Dude, that's... Oh my god. And it's not gonna... The thing is, Elder Scrolls 6 isn't even gonna come out this generation. It'll be probably year 2 or 3 of the PS6. So we'll probably get it, what, 2030? If we're lucky. 2018. Oh, 2018. Was that 6 years? 7 years, actually. 7 years. Still, and we're not gonna... It'll be 2030 before we get Elder Scrolls 6. And honestly, it's not even gonna be good. And I hate to say that, but I don't think it's gonna be good. I mean, I think Bethesda's got to change something. Like, Fallout 76, while it's a fun game to play with friends, it feels outdated. Starfield, haven't played it. I've watched people play it. It looks cool. Does it look like a masterpiece like Skyrim? Hell no. Hell no. 2030 is mad. No, it is. But I think that's going to be when the game releases. That or 2030 or 2032. Witcher 4 will probably be good. Witcher 3 is a good game. I can't get into it, but that's just me. I'm not going to deny the fact that it's a good game. Cyberpunk's a good game. At least the PS5 version's a good game. And if the main complaint with The Witcher 4 right now is that Ciri is the main character, people just gotta get over themselves, dude. I don't understand why people complain about playing as women in video games. Like, women characters are usually the better ones. I mean, look at Resident Evil, for instance. Claire Redfield and Jill Valentine, some of the best characters in gaming. Lara Croft. I would say Aloy from Horizon, but she's cardboard cutout of mediocrity. Horizon sucks. Starfield's a 7 out of 10. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Elder Scrolls 6 is the same thing, it's like, who really cares? Like, who cares? I need to see the game before I can get hyped for it. It's the same way I felt about GTA 6. Like, who cares, you know? Now I care because I've seen stuff for the game and I've seen a bunch of leaks. But before, like 5 years ago, if you would have said, oh, you're excited for GTA 6? Sure. I mean, I need to see the game. Can't really build hype off of just the idea of something anymore. Cyberpunk's a masterpiece. I haven't finished it. It's on the backlog. It'll be a game I'll do, so I'll stream it. It's probably not going to be a game I platinum before the big 200 milestone, though. It'll probably be after. Starfield got boring, beautiful, but jumping planets got annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. And then on top of that, like, I just remember watching Starfield, and it was just like, you run around in the same looking dungeons and do the same things. At least Skyrim had some variety. I don't know. And I know you could say it's just nostalgia, but it's not just nostalgia. Skyrim's still a 10 out of 10 to this day. Same with Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is a 10 out of 10. Fallout 3 and New Vegas are 10 out of 10s. I wish they would remaster them, though, because those Fallout 3 and New Vegas are honestly unplayable on the PlayStation 3. Like, I have them on PC. I can play them on PC, but personally, I just like getting trophies, so I don't want to play on a different platform. Like, PlayStation's where I play. And I don't like keyboard and mouse. I know I can play with a controller, but that defeats the whole purpose of playing on PC, I feel like. So, you know, if you're going to play with a controller, just play on the fucking console. Like, I used to play on Xbox, and Xbox is trash. They have no good games. I mean, they have Indiana Jones. They have Forza, but all that stuff's coming out on PlayStation now, so it doesn't matter. I think Sony has much better exclusives, at least if you like single player. If you like multiplayer, Xbox is the place to go. Like, they got Halo, they got Gears of War, everything. But if you like single player games, then you gotta play on the PlayStation. Another game, Split Fiction. This just came out, right? It looks great. I'm not gonna pay $50 for it, though. I'll buy this game on Black Friday when it's like $10, $15, if that. I'm so excited for Halo and Gears. Yeah, I think those are great games, but they're not console sellers, you know? Like, I wouldn't buy an Xbox just to play them. I have played them, and it's just kind of like, whatever. I mean, Forza, I guess, would be a reason for me to buy an Xbox, but it's not a reason to go and spend money just to play a racing game, you know? Like, I don't see... I mean, obviously, if you prefer Xbox, cool. If you prefer PC, that's cool, too. Like, more power to you, but, like, objectively, PlayStation is the best console and the best platform to play on. Halo Reach was great, but then it got repetitive. Yeah, I played Halo Reach. I played Halo 3 and Halo Reach. Everybody says that the ending of Halo Reach is like so heartbreaking, but it's like, it's a first-person shooter. I don't really care. I don't care about the story. Like, I couldn't get into the story of the Halo games. PS is better for sure. Yeah, I think so. Like, I'm not about the console war thing. I think that's stupid. And honestly, I think that if Xbox is giving us their games, we should give them our games. But, like, in terms of sales, PlayStation's the better console. And it has been. PlayStation has a better controller. PlayStation has better everything. Xbox controller's better than the PS controller. No, because your thumbsticks are like cross-eyed. It's like trying to play with the... I can't say that on stream. It would be like... I don't know. Give me EDF, please. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that Xbox should have PlayStation games too. There's no reason why it matters anymore. Like, if you want the games to make more money, which is obviously what these people want, then just put it on everything. Who cares about exclusivity anymore? Let people play on whatever they want, and then everybody can have, everything can have crossplay, and everybody can play together. And then we don't have this made up console war that has been going on for the past 20 years that I've always thought is bullshit. It's like, play on whatever you want, but objectively PlayStation's better. It's the same thing with cell phones. Like, get whatever phone you want, but objectively iPhone is the way to go. And I don't see why. I mean, I don't see an issue with you having an Android. There's no problem with it, but it's like, objectively, if you want the best, you're gonna get the iPhone. It's like you're gonna get the PlayStation. At the end of the day, it's all up to preference, but there's, even with preference, there's still a clear better option, you know? It's not like a thing where it's like, oh, I think first-person shooter games are better than RPGs. That's more of a preference. I don't really like first-person shooter games. I mean, I like COD. I do find them fun. But, like, at the end of the day, if you put an FPS or a third-person action game in front of me, the FPS can go, like, away. I don't want to see it, you know? Like, if those are my only options, I'm not... Like, if you said, here, you can either play Bioshock Infinite, which is a first-person shooter, or you can play Alan Wake 2. Okay, that's not a good... That's not... I'm picking Bioshock just because it's a better game. That's not a good example. If you told me that... Oh my god, let me figure this out now. Let me figure this out, because that was a shitty example. Right, like, okay, Resident Evil, good idea right here. If you said, hey, do you want to play Resident Evil 7, which is a first-person game, or would you rather play Resident Evil 2, which is a third-person game? I'm gonna go with 2. And it's not just because Leon's in it. It's not just Leon, don't worry. I promise, it's not just Leon. But I would rather go with 2, because that's the style of game I prefer. With that being said, Bioshock Infinite is my favorite first-person shooter probably ever. Bioshock 1 is great, 10 out of 10. Bioshock 2, 10 out of 10. But Bioshock Infinite has a special place in my heart, and it always will. Because I remember when I first got an Xbox 360, I got a bundle that had Skyrim, and it had Bioshock Infinite, and, you know, you get a bundle with Bioshock Infinite and Skyrim, like, you're going to have the greatest time of your life. It's 100% because of Leon. Maybe. It might be Leon's fault. I did make this list right here. I need to add... You can have at max 100 games in these folders, right? So I need to go through and add 5 more games. But these are games that I really want, like, in my backlog that I really want to play and platinum. There's some other stuff I need to add, and I might make a separate list for these. These are the next games that I plan to do. There might be something switched out here and there. This will be number 200, Alien Isolation. My favorite FPS is either Bioshock 1 or Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 is a great game, and I wish that we would get a third one. I need to get the platinum on that still. I did finally go back and finish up the online trophies, so I don't have to worry about that. And then this game, I'll have the platinum in April when the second episode comes out. But this is like an episodic game, and they released part 1 last month, and they're in April 15th, I think, the second part comes out, so I'll get that platinum. Yeah, these are like the next games that I'll do before 200, and then I made, like I said, I made this list of games that I really would like to play and finish. Some of them I've started, some of them I haven't, some of them close to being done with. I gotta take this hoodie off, dude. It's hot as fuck in here. Oh, I just realized the cat's behind me. He's like, he's confused, doesn't know what to do. I think my favorite FPS is Bioshock Infinite. I'm trying to think, like, what other FPS have I really gotten into? I don't know. I think I can think of more third-person games than first-person.